Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están hoy? You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Believe it. Believe it or not. Ok, no me lo vas a creer. No me lo vas a creer. You won't believe it. No me lo vas a creer, pero mis estudiantes son número 1 en clase. No me lo vas a creer, pero no sabemos quién es el candidato que ganó las elecciones. We don't know who. The president will be here in the United States. You're not going to believe this, guys. Sorry. Muy bien. No me lo vas a creer. That is the expression for today. Dear students, today is what is today? Hoy es jueves noviembre 19 del año 2020. Mi sala de clases. Continuamos esta semana, today and tomorrow, with mi sala de clases. The vocabulary about mi sala de clases. Yesterday we watched a wonderful video about the location words, and today I'm going to pretend to give you some information, a compilation of information about what we are doing here. Remember, guys, I'm going to write a sentence here. For example, el borrador, the eraser. I'm going to change another one. I'm going to change it right now because that's not working properly. Wait a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Let me go here and again. Okay. El borrador, the eraser, borrador, el borrador está encima de la mesa. All right. Encima de la mesa. Bueno. We're going to break this sentence with the content and the information that we have been sharing so far. So, el borrador, what is this? You already identified that is that definite article, right? That's a definite article. So, you already know those. Definite article. Borrador, that is the vocabulary related to. Vocabulary related to what? Related to la sala de clases. Vocabulary about la sala de clases. Está, that is verb to be a star. Okay, verb to be a star. The conjugated form, we did that. Encima de, that is the location words or preposition. Location words. I'm going to call it maybe prepositions. Location words. I'm going to call it preposition better. Okay, preposition. Prepositions. I'm going to use that word better. Prepositions or place. Prepositions. And we continue with the furniture in the classroom. Okay, estudiantes, see? See how all this sentence has been broken into different pieces? That is the thing. These are the topics that I have been teaching here in Español 2 during the last couple of weeks. So, it's very easy, guys. Just if you know the definite articles, el, los, la, las, indefinite article, un, unos, una, unas, and you know vocabulary related to the school setting, the classroom setting, and if you know the conjugated verb to be, and you know the prepositions of place, and finally the furniture. Easy, guys. That is the thing that you need to bear in mind when we are talking about these topics. I got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 topics displayed. Now we're going to go with the class for today. The class for today is like this. We're going to go here. We're going to work in per deck. One per deck slide. One slide, just one slide in per deck. I will let you know what is like. We're going to be working. That's the first thing. The second one is going to be Padlet. Or we can do it in different order. Padlet. And the third thing you're going to be working is the Pictionary. Pictionary. The Pictionary that is due Friday. You're working in pairs. You're working in groups of 3 people, 4 people, max 5 people, no more than that. And the number 4, you're going to be taking a pop quiz about the vocabulary related to school setting, okay? So these are the 4 activities that we're gonna be doing today in Spanish. You're gonna be taking about 5-10 minutes. Padlet is gonna be about 5 minutes, I would say. The Pictionary, not yet. The pop quiz, about 10 minutes. So how many minutes we have so far? How much time we have? 25 minutes. 25 minutes, and this class is 90 minutes. So we're gonna use 25 minutes out of 90 minutes. That means that we're going to have about 65 minutes to work in the Pictionary. Okay, guys, that's the word for today. I hope you can improve and review and restructure the way how you learn in this class. Nos vemos mañana. Cuídense mucho. Chao. Adiós. No me lo vas a creer. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe it, guys. No me lo vas a creer. But most of you guys got excellent grades in my class. All right? No me lo vas a creer, Mr. Campbell. But my students are really amazing. Muy bien. No me lo vas a creer. No me lo vas a creer. Yo estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás tú? Muy bien, estudiantes. Esa es la frase del día de hoy. Español 2. Tenemos aquí noviembre, jueves 19 de noviembre del año 2020 y 2B2. Guys, today I'm going to introduce something that is really demanding of time and I would say dedication. That is the predicate. The predicate. In the verbos regulares, what you did yesterday. Estudiantes pueden describir acciones. You can describe what happened in the past. You can describe what you did yesterday, last week, 2 months ago, last year, in the past, action in the past. We're going to be using el pretérito de los verbos terminados en R, and ir. And we have one example here. Mirar, to look, to watch, to see, to seek. Okay, that's mirar. Aprender, to learn, to learn. Escribir, to write. 3 verbs. Look at the endings. Mirar, aprender, escribir. Those are the endings. As a culture shock, guys, we have in Espanol more AR verbs than ER and IR verbs. So if, for example, we have here 100 verbs, we're going to have about 25, maybe 30 verbs. So it is really more common to see AR verbs in Spanish than endings ER and IR. So today I'm going to go over this presentation of the conjugated forms. Mirar. We're going to do this, guys. We're going to drop the R. We're going to erase the R. And we're going to add I. Yo miré televisión. Yo miré el partido de fútbol. Hazte. O. Amos. Aaron. Those are the endings. You have to drop the AR. Just drop it. Just going to give this just the first part of this. Mir, 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 and mir. And then you add the endings according to the subject pronoun. Remember, guys, I, hazte, o, amos, Aaron. Those are the endings. For future reference, guys, in English, it's very simple. I watch television. ED. I watch television. So, this is the question, guys. If you know one verb in Spanish, you have to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 conjugated forms. 5. If you know one verb in English, you're going to use just one form. I watch, you watch, he, she, it watch, we watch, and they watch. So it's going to be times. Ok, chicos, vamos con el verbo ER, aprender. Aprender, same thing. Yo aprendí el vocabulario de clase. Tú aprendiste los verbos en pasado. Él aprendió cómo decir hola en español. Nosotros aprendimos a nadar en el mar. Ellos aprendieron a montar bicicleta. So, aprender is to learn in past tense. Then we're going to move to IR verb that is escribir. Escribir is to write. I wrote, you wrote, she, he, it wrote, they wrote, we wrote. Okay? Yo escribí una carta. I wrote a letter. Yo escribí la agenda para hoy. You can see it now. Yo escribí los verbos. I wrote the verbs. Yo escribí la agenda de la clase. I wrote the agenda for the class. Escribió. Okay, this is the end, guys. Oímos, oyeron. There is something here, guys. There is something here. Look at this. Aprendiz, I. Escribí I. Aprendiste, este here. Aprendió, here. Escribió here. Aprendimos, here. Aprendimos here. And aprendieron, here. Escribieron here. See, the endings are the same. The endings are the same. So in this moment, you don't have any complication to understand the endings of those verbs. En contexto, estudiante, we can see now here en contexto. We're going to put those verbs in a real context, in a sentence. Ayer, yesterday. Yo miré televisión. I watched television, TV. Ayer. Some expressions like ayer, yesterday, the day before yesterday, antes de ayer, last Monday, el último o el pasado lunes, esta mañana, this morning, last month, el mes pasado, el año pasado, last year, last century. Tenemos aquí otra oración. El lunes pasado aprendí el vocabulario de la clase. Last Monday, I learned the vocabulary of the class. Esta mañana yo escribí la agenda. This morning, I wrote the agenda in the class. So the question is, what do you do? ¿Qué hiciste? What did you do? And then, yo miré televisión. ¿Qué hiciste? Yo miré televisión. Okay, estudiantes, that is the word for today. Do not forget that you need to conjugate just one verb. I mean, in AR, ER, and IR. When you are doing the Pictionary, you're going to pick only 3 verbs. Give me the picture or the illustration or the photo. Only mirar, aprender, y escribir. No more than those. Okay, you don't need to give me all the conjugated forms, all the pictures for all of these 15 conjugated forms. I mean, 5, 15. No, I don't need that. I want just watch, mirar, aprender, to learn, y escribir, to write. I'm going to give you a list, maybe after Thanksgiving, about these verbs. A list of verbs. Bueno, estudiantes, espero que aprendan el diálogo de hoy y nos vemos mañana. Chao, cuídense mucho. Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están hoy? Español 3, bloque 3, hoy es día jueves 19 de noviembre del año 2020. Don't forget to learn the dates, guys. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre. Noviembre is right here. Noviembre. Bueno, empezamos hoy en el consultorio médico. At the doctor's office. Guys, maybe in your life you have visited a doctor to take some exams because you have an accident, because you don't feel really well. So today we're going to learn how to do that in español. Okay? So vamos a describir algunos eventos médicos. We're going to describe some situations at the doctor's office. La frase del día, no me lo vas a creer. You are not going to believe this or you won't believe it. You won't believe it. No me lo vas a creer, but Spanish 3 is the best class ever. Mr. Campbell, no me lo vas a creer, pero los estudiantes de Español 3 deserve to get 100 in the period, in the whole semester. They are really amazing. No me lo vas a creer, but we don't know who is going to be leading this country. No sé, no me lo vas a creer. We are still working on that. No me lo vas a creer, pero Mr. Martinez is going to stay home this weekend because of the COVID thing in Chicago. He's not going to go to Chicago. Bueno, estudiantes, just simple sentences, no me lo vas a creer, about, no me lo vas a creer, but you know what? She's going to get married. What? Sí, no me lo vas a creer, but he cheated on him, or she cheated on her. Bueno, estudiantes, conversación. We're going to create a conversation today in Espanol. Okay, at the doctor's office. Simple like this. Look at this. Hola, buenos días, doctor Martínez. Hola, buenos días, David. Buenos días, Abby. Buenos días, Emily. Buenos días, Bayer, Kennedy. Buenos días. Doctor, me duele el estómago. Me duele el estómago. Oh my God. ¿Qué comiste? Me comí 10 tacos, 5 sodas y un pastel de chocolate. Wow, that's a lot. Creo que tenemos una intoxicación. Vamos a tomar algunos exámenes. Ya llamo a la enfermera para que le tome la tensión, la temperatura y una glucometría. Gracias, doctor. Ya nos vemos. Seguro, adiós. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Hola, buenos días, doctor Martínez. Hola, buenos días, David. Doctor, me duele el estómago. ¿Qué comiste? Me comí 10 tacos, 5 sodas y un pastel. Creo que tenemos una intoxicación. Vamos a tomar algunos exámenes. Ya llamo a la enfermera para que le tome la tensión, la temperatura y también una glucometría. Glucometría. Gracias, doctor. Ya nos vemos. Seguro, adiós. Very simple thing, very conversational situation. Okay, estudiantes, that's the word for today. And let me put it this way, guys. You're going to be working on 2-3 things today. I'm going to rate this conversation right now. I'm going to raise it because I'm going to wrap up what you have to do today. What you have to do today is this. First of all, you're going to do Padlet. That is to write a conversation. Padlet. Number 2, you're going to take a pop quiz. Pop quiz. Number 3, you're going to do one slide in per deck. And number 4, you will have the rest of the class time to do the Pictionary. Nuestro, and let me tell you, Leah, Paula, Tracy, Emily, and Avi, those are amazing Pictionary. Nuestro Piccionario. Cato, Piccionario. You're working hard on that. So guys, pop quiz, Padlet is going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, let's say 5 minutes. Pop quiz about 5 to 10 minutes. One slide is about 10 minutes. And then you got 25 minutes and you got 90 minutes here. So that means that you're going to take about 60 minutes to work in your Pictionary. Do you have any question for me? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta, estudiantes? Qué rico estar con ustedes el día de hoy. I really feel amazing to be with you guys today. So have a wonderful day. Nos vemos en clase. Don't forget tomorrow, Friday, you're going to be working alone. But anyway, I'm going to be checking what you are doing. And Jocelyn is going to be in charge of the class. Tengan mucho cuidado. Take care of the COVID. Cuídense del COVID. Here we got these things. Sneeze. Everything. Help stop the spread of germs. Cuídense mucho, chicos. Adiós. Ay, qué bueno. Pues que es a gusto.